Yesterday, we told you about Festivus. The holiday is an alternative to the commercialism of Christmas.
I know my Seinfeld fans out there know about this one. Of course, it was made famous in an episode of that series from 1997. And actually yesterday, comedian Jerry Seinfeld himself shared a clip of someone asking him about Festivus during his stand-up over the weekend.
You can ask me about the show or the Beat movie or the popcorn movie or comedians and cars or my life, your life, the universe, the galaxy, any subject of any kind I will attend. What's that?
Festivus!
Festivus! It's today, the 20th? So, it's a couple of days, Festivus. That's one of my favorite, not technically a question, by the way, I wanted to point that out. The Festivus speech that Frank Costanza does is one of my favorite things of that whole 9 years, is when he does that thing about, I reached for a doll, but another man reached at the same time, as I rain blows upon her. I thought to myself, there must be a better way. But, yeah, it's amazing. Festivus, probably that is the most sustaining thing, right, of the TV series. It's the 23rd, I think, is Festivus, right? And it's all over the internet. It's always fun. We get a big kick out of it. And it's a true thing.
Get him a calendar, geez.
Right.
Just kidding.
The aluminum pole, the airing of grievances, the feats of strength has definitely lived on well past that series.
It is. And I was just thinking yesterday, it's just got to be the best feeling knowing you were a part of something like that really is just universal and just kind of timeless. And there's really a handful of those series that just, never get old.
Truly. And by the way, I love that Jerry Seinfeld, even after he's probably, making money every time an episode of Seinfeld airs, but he's still going out there and hitting the comedy circuit, taking, input from the crowd. It's nice to see comedians, still out there working their craft.
It is, because I would imagine you miss that after a while. And you got to keep the jokes fresh, right? So that's the best way to do it.